Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dominic. Today guys we're going to video about Summoner's War. Today we finally got the monster balancing. The balance patch notes finally are up. It took a while but it's finally up. I had a read through and it's kind of big actually. They changed a lot of stuff. They nerfed things that needed to be nerfed. They did nerf a decent amount of stuff. They didn't like heavy nerf them, but they also buff a few things. I think they're probably gonna be pretty good soon. Yes, they buff the cookies and we'll have a look at them balance patch real quick. Guys, before we get into the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free and support the channel a whole lot, guys. So if you can, please hit a button. It will really help. Now I'm gonna change to alright, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna change to this so you guys can see it properly. I'm gonna put the volume down on the music as well. Anyway, let's have a look. I'm gonna go through it pretty quickly, but I think it's actually a pretty decent balance patch. Now, Dark Mage, nobody probably was expecting this, but honestly, Kiki was actually really strong. Kiki could be built bruiser or tanky, would do a decent amount of damage, would debuff all the enemies, would heal back, would do insane amount of damage, and the AoE defense rate. So Kiki got nerfed. It's gonna absorb the enemy HP by less, so by 4% instead of 5, and it's gonna up to 8%. So up to 8% for each harmful effect. So Kiki will do damage based on the harmful effect. Now it's a bit less, still gonna be pretty good in my opinion. I would trade my Dark Panda for Kiki right now. So Kiki got a little nerf, Marshall got a little nerf, so attack speed is increased by 10% now whenever the allies attack bar is decreased. So it's not gonna be 75% extra attack speed, it's gonna be 50%, which is a decent nerf. I was expecting some nerf for Marshall, I'm not gonna lie, and that is we'll see how it goes. It's probably gonna be still really good, but a bit weaker, which is fine. Omyojis, they cannot use the skill to own themselves anymore. Yes, I do have Shizuka, but I don't like to use her. She's fully broken. Well, I don't like to use her, but I think she's actually insanely strong. This is gonna make her a little less strong. Still gonna use the skill to earn everything else by herself. I think that was the nerf that everybody was asking for. This is 3 turn cooldown and the skill 3 is 5 turn cooldown. So like this is actually a 5 turn cooldown. Otherwise, she gets a proc. She's gonna decrease the cooldown anyway. So I like that. The light Omyoji got a buff, so she's gonna heal 15% of HP per harmful effect granted on the allies, which is gonna be even bigger heal. I think she was okay already, and now she's even better. So yeah. Water and light striker or Ryu's got the skill to nerfed a little bit, so they're gonna still, instead of between 10 and 20% attack bar per hit, they're gonna absorb 10 to 15 now. Nothing crazy, and same goes for Ken. Nothing crazy, honestly. It's gonna be a little less good, but still gonna be very good. So yeah, more got nerf, but I think it's still really good. Ken got the same nerf for skill 2. Dark Striker got a buff, so the 5th hit, instead of increasing duration of harmful effect, the 5th hit removes 1 beneficial effect of all enemies. Is 1 strip, but it's still gonna strip the AoE, and 6 hit increase the duration of harmful effect granted on them by 1 turn. So another strip. When Dark Panda strip on skill 1, please. Now the Druid, I don't know why Abelio got buffed, but I did get buffed. Now the attack bar is gonna increase on all allies by 15%, even when you use it in beast form. But I think they buffed all the Druid, so their things are gonna apply even when they are in beast form. So you transform, you're in beast form, you can stay in beast form, and then you're gonna increase the 15% attack bar. Same goes for the wind, and same goes for the fire one. So the debuff on skill 3 are gonna apply even in beast form. And Belenos got a buff. He's gonna absorb the enemy attack bar by 25% when you attack on your turn. So The skill 3 is probably gonna go into skill 2 anyway, so you definitely don't need violence anymore. Light Druid got a nerf on the revenge. It's gonna be 40% instead of 50%. We'll see if it's true. And then increase all enemies' chance of landing glancing in for 2 when okay, so the debuffs anyway works even in beast form. The Dark Druid got a buff. Increase your attack bar by 20% when you get granted with the inability effect. So you stand with the Dark Druid. Is still gonna cleanse it, also gets attack bar now, which is not bad I think. And skill 3 I think grants immunity on allies even when using beast form. Okay, that's the same. Shadowcaster I think got some of the best buff, especially the wind one. I think the wind one might be actually worth using now. The fire one effect that is shadow protect you for 1 turn after using the skill. Nullifies, I mean we know what that does. And attack additionally before attacking if you use a skill on the next turn. So you use your skill, get the shadow up. Fire Shadowcaster I think was already pretty good, especially speed fights. Now he has some sustain as well. Shadowcaster Wind, remove 1 beneficial effect was before, and now remove all beneficial effect from all enemies. So AoE Stripper. And he has a kind of interesting passive, so it might be good now. Shadowcaster Wind and Light, I think this was one of the most interesting buff out of the balance patch. Shadowcaster Wind and Light, Shadow Tie, increase your attack bar by 100% after using the skill. The cooldown is increased to 5 turns though. I mean, you get a turn anyway, so the cooldown is fine that it gets increased. Oliver got a nerf, so it doesn't do extra damage whenever you use Mega Impulse Gun, but I don't think that was the problem with Oliver, but I think it's an extra nerf, so it's not going to do more damage now. It's still going to do what it does, but it's going to do less damage now. So using Mega Impulse Gun, you're not going to get extra damage the next turn and the one after, so up to 50%. Okay. The Light Sky Surfer stun all enemies for 1 turn with a 50% chance. Quantum Explosion. AoE stun, that's not bad though. The light one, it's interesting, but I think, yeah, it needs a buff. I don't know if that's going to be it, but yeah. So Theomars now gets attack buff when you pop his passive. When you go endure on him, he gets attack buff as well. Ifrit, Wind and Dark, they get decrease attack bar of the target by 50% if the target is not stunned after attacking. So I use Vermos, pretty happy with that. If you don't stun, they get the attack bar decreased by 50% as well. I might have to work a bit on the accuracy, but it's good. The Phoenix, the Shark got a decreased cooldown on the passive from 5 to 4 turns, which is good. Oh, okay, now Dominic got, I feel like it's gonna be a big nerf, to be honest with you. And now it's gonna deal damage equal to 100% of the attack part when you attack on your turn, the additional attack. I mean, this attack increases the damage by 100% if your HP exceeds 50%, and recover the HP by the damage dealt if it's 50% or below. It's gonna heal more now. This is gonna be, I mean, obviously this is gonna make up for the 200%, so it's 100 plus this, right? It's gonna make up pretty much, but it doesn't absorb attack bar anymore. So I'm excited to see how this works, because it's gonna heal more maybe. I don't know if it's gonna heal more, because if you do this, you're gonna just do dealing damage equal to 100% of attack bar. It's not 200 anymore. So we'll see how Dominic goes. I didn't think Dominic needed a nerf, but hey, they're nerfing him, so we'll see how he goes. It might, hopefully he's still good. He did a lot of damage, but I feel like Dominic was, I felt it was right, it was fine. Anyway, the nerf, buff the light one, so additional attack always deals damage that ignore defense. The damage ignore defense will be adjusted as the cooldown has been removed. So this passive, and it's going to ignore damage on the additional hit. So I think now is better than Dominic, but we'll see. All the Ginger Brave, all the cookies go buffed. We'll see now, because I didn't read them properly. Sorry, the Ginger Brave is going to increase the cooldown on the enemy by 2 turns. So you can because before you could reset, but then if they proc, right, you probably will go for the Swift unit anyway, a 2-turn, that's okay, because he has insane base speed anyway, with the passive, right, so I guess. Holy Berry Cookie, all Shield Bash, provoke for 1 turn with a 50% chance, growth decrease to decrease defense for 2 turn with a 40% chance, so defense break for 2 turn, it's pretty big. The fire one, your attack speed decreases by 20% until the next turn starts. That's good because you use the shield and you want it up as much as possible, so decreasing the speed for her, it means the shield's going to be up for longer. Wind, Cries of Unity, creates a shield that's proportional to your defense. Okay, the light one, each attack record HP of all allies by 30% of the damage dealt. I don't know if she does a lot of damage, but okay, it's an extra effect anyway, so I guess it's stronger anyway. Holy Berry Cookie, Water and Dark, increases your defense for 3 turns and becomes immune to harmful effect for 3 turns. Instantly recovered a turn afterward. So before was remove 1 armor effect, granting all allies increase their attack bar by 15%, and now is different. We'll see how it goes as well. Espresso Cookie, Water, effect added if the enemy attack bar is 0, you're guaranteed to freeze the target, so probably you're gonna need less accuracy, but you still need to decrease attack bar, so maybe not. Maybe you still need the accuracy. Wind and Dark, if the enemy attack bar is 0, you're guaranteed to stun the enemy. Espresso Cookie, Fire and Light, HP loss is in proportion to the enemy's reduced attack bar, as is up to 30%, to be up to 40%. Okay. Espresso Cookie Dark, attack all enemies and evens out the ratio HP and attack bar afterward, evens out the ratio of all enemies HP and attack bar and attacks them afterward. You also attack them. And this could be good actually. See if it got changed. Before decrease the enemy attack bar by 25% when you are attacking, and now is decrease the effect of skill that decrease the attack bar of your allies by 20%. So maybe it could work against Oliver, but I think Fire Seal Feed was decent already. Fire to 9 increase the attack bar of all allies by 20%, recover HP of all allies by 25%. I feel like the increased attack bar was actually pretty good. Horrors, now the Dark one I think got a really decent buff. The Water, Wind and Dark, skill cooldown decrease on skill 2 to 4 turns. Also the Dark one now can remove 1 beneficial effect at 30% chance with each attack, so not bad. Mermaid, Wind, Crush Hope, increases skill cooldown time of the enemy by 1 turn, by 2 turns. Okay, alright, that's gonna be it guys. I think it's a pretty decent balance patch. They addressed a lot of stuff, Dominic as well, especially Dominic I feel. But we'll see how it goes when it goes live, and we'll see in RTA if they're gonna be used as much as they are used now. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.